Good. Alrighty then. Let's go back to our there it is, to the cup. And then we go ahead and do the final time attack. There it is. Now this is gonna take a long time. It's a like 74 miles.
Drama.
So
Apparently, the Wilder brothers are squabbling with Stewart again. The pressure of the competition is really starting to show.
AC, we have to beat a time of 54 minutes and 38 seconds. We're already 10 seconds ahead though, so we're not gonna take 54 minutes. My guess would be we'd take about sometime between 45 and 50. So get comfortable in your seats because this is gonna take a while. Maybe we get some valuable exploration this way as well. Maybe we'll find some dealers or whatever that that we haven't found yet that could be very valuable. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me the game seems a little bit, just a little bit framey, even though we are at a constant 60 FPS. Which is what I also stream in, so you guys might not see it, but since I'm playing on the 144 Hz monitor, it doesn't look nice and smooth. And that accident obviously cost a little bit of time, but trust me when I say, unless I do this every other corner, we're gonna be fine. He says as he goes off the road again. Subaru has some weird handling, by the way. It's good. It's like really responsive, but sometimes it's too responsive. It kind of starts sliding just from turning into a corner off throttle. So it's got like turn in oversteer, but only sometimes, not always. So you can't count on that. Alrighty, as we approach this... Fuck. As we approach this 180-degree corner. Yeah, we still got 47 checkpoints to go. But yeah, I mean... Again, this is gonna be... I think they intentionally designed this so that, you know, so that the AI is gonna be pretty slow. As I look into the chat, hey MavC, how's it going? This is one of the longest races in the game, by the way. There is a longer one, though. That's on Hawaii. That's when you complete the... It's the last race in the Hawaiian Cup. Time-wise, it's gonna take about the same as this, but the race in Hawaii is gonna be significantly longer in terms of distance, but you also have much faster cars by then. But I mean, like sometimes it's got power oversteer. This power turn in oversteer is what I mean. So it just turn into a corner and it starts oversteering, but only sometimes, not always. So that's a little bit of a weird characteristic of how this car handles the Subaru. It is damn quick for A6 though, so it is still by far the by far the best A6 car. Case in point. But anyway, so we got time on this race. So talk about ourselves. How has your 2021 been so far, MFC? Been going all right? Have you made any what's the word? Have you set yourself any goals for the new year? Oh shit. Normally I would have been fine in that corner, but there was traffic on both lanes, so yeah. Anyway. So, personally speaking, I have a couple of goals for this year actually. For one, which is what I'm already working on. I'm speaking to a representative of my bank. I made an appointment for next Monday. I'm gonna start investing. I'm gonna start putting aside some cash every month. So by the end of the year, you know, I have a larger amount of cash that's simply available at my disposal that I can then either use to, if I need something big, buy it, or if not, then invest it further, or buy gold or whatever, you know, so something to have a bit of security in the future. That's one thing I'm doing. The other, I suppose, personal goal for this year, well, keep working out, which I have my workout routine, I've got my diet plans and everything, so and I'm motivated, so I'm probably gonna stick to all of that. But also, I will try and get some of the music projects that I've started. I'll try to finish some of them and actually have something that I can publish and show everyone. And I'm actually working with. I'm working together with someone that can help me with that and also helped inspire me in the first place. So yeah, those are some of my personal goals for the year. How about you? But okay, but if I can't do it in the morning, yeah, sorry, I was just speaking out loud. Some of my thoughts here. Because I was thinking, okay, so I'm gonna put a couple of $100 aside every month. And I was thinking, okay, now what if I lose my job and I can't afford to put money aside anymore? Well, that's exactly what I've put it aside for in the first place, right? So I can just use that to get me by. And I think it's overall, and if I do keep my job, which, oh shit. By the way. I've got a home office job and I do tech support for a major PC component manufacturer, but I won't name them. So this job, now these days where everyone's stuck at home, is about one of the safest jobs I can possibly think of. And so it's pretty unlikely that I'm gonna lose it, and I'm doing well within my job anyway, compared to other colleagues. So as long as I keep going, I'm not afraid of. I really don't think I'm gonna lose it anytime soon. So yeah, this enables me to save up some money and yeah, have it available by the end of the year. Maybe I'll just do the same thing, but for 2 years or 3 years. You know, who knows what the future holds? Maybe, like if I get another job opportunity, or if I get promoted within my current place of work, I might even be able to put to save up some more every month. But what I've realized is that I should have done this way sooner than I did, which was only a couple of days ago. I should have done this way sooner than I did. Is to, since I'm a freelancer and I get paid per week, but I have my like my bills and everything. I pay those once a month. I sat down and calculated, okay, how much do I actually have to spend every month? How much is that per week? Okay, and then in relation to that, how much do I make per week? How much you know, is left over for spending? And then can I put some of that aside every week? And can I afford to do that? And the answer is yes. So I'm gonna do it. And by having that done automatically, it also just basically makes it as if I had made less money, or at the very least, like I get less money onto this bank account every week, meaning I'm not as tempted to spend money on stupid things that I don't really need, right? So if there's less money available in your bank account, you're less liable to be tempted into buying unnecessary stuff. Which is something I used to do a lot of, so it's I guess a good habit to stop. Anyway, as we are, I would say, just about 1/4 into this race. We still got so much ground to cover. We're 3 minutes and 22 seconds ahead. Yes, that's what that said. 3 minutes 22 seconds ahead. So I could. That's so much. I could literally stop and go to the kitchen, grab a coffee, and come back, and I'd probably still be ahead after that. So yeah, there's at this point there is literally no way of me losing this race, and I thank the devs for designing the game that way. Man, that was close. For designing this race that way, that the AI is so easy in this particular race that since it's so long, you won't need to restart in all likelihood unless you really mess up consistently. Man, where's my 7th gear when I need it? So unlike Forza, you can't go straight through a roundabout in this game, so we have to go around like so. But the reward for winning this championship is $1 million. So yes, the race is very long, but you do get quite a bit of cash out of it. So. .167. I mean, if you've ever gone near that speed in real life, you know how fast we're going right now, but still, in this moment, it feels kind of slow because the roads are just so vast and so long, and you know, it just makes the car feel a lot slower than it actually is. Any car, though, to be fair, not just this car. Barely made that corner. I don't recall going through this area yet, so this will be some more exploration for us. That traffic really have to be right there. Yeah, car wash, nice. And you know what? I think I'm gonna have to go into the in-game menu at some point during the stream and mute the in-game music. Otherwise, I'm gonna get copyright strikes. Just kind of, this race just kind of makes you want to lean back and enjoy the graphics and the scenery and everything. And I think, especially since you're not really looking at it up close, and but you're flying by at 120 plus miles an hour. So it doesn't. Oh, okay, well. Never mind that, but most of the time you're just kind of flying by. Therefore, it still looks very good now in 2021, in my opinion. Sure, worried to slowly approach one of these rocks or cliffs or trees or whatever, and then compare that to a close-up of, you know, what a similar area would look like in, say, Forza Horizon 4 or something. Sure, then you would see the difference, but as you're driving, you're not really focusing on that anyway, and from what you can see, it still looks good in my opinion. Also, this probably has to be one of the first open world racing games that has time changing. So the in-game like daytime is changing dynamically, and that also affects some sunrise, sunset, and all of that. Because again, this came out 1 year before the first Forza Horizon, and I don't know of any other. First of all, open world game with dynamic weather like this that came up before that. Yeah, I don't know of any other open world racing game with dynamic weather besides obviously Forza Horizon, apart from this, and then one that came out before this. No idea. Not saying it doesn't exist, but, you know, I don't know every game. Alright, on the next checkpoint I'm gonna see how far ahead I am, because I didn't look on the last one. Is it 5 minutes yet? Actually 6 minutes 15, okay. So we're gonna be done with this race in less than 50 minutes. Which means we are actually approaching the halfway point. Oh. Supposedly. we're fine. Alright. Now I'd say we're definitely halfway through the race. Okay. Somehow I didn't hit a tree there. Once I saw that the car was gonna understeer, I was expecting to hit a tree. Seven minutes ahead. Come on. Right, and now we spin in an all-wheel drive car. I don't think tire wear is a thing in this game. Pretty sure it isn't. But if it were, then obviously by now the tire wear would start to kick in. Only made 3 seconds in that last split, but then we did go off-road once and hit a bus and spun off the track once. So with all of that we still gained more time versus the AI. Shows you how easy this race is. By design, may I add. If they had just turned traffic off for this race, this would be going a lot more smoothly. Good. 900 yards to the next checkpoint. We see so many roads to the side that are still unexplored. We see that on the mini-map, the gray roads are all unexplored. so far. Thankfully there wasn't a car coming the other way as I was passing that bus, otherwise I would have been in trouble there. Okay. I wonder if I could have gone straight across the field there. Just kind of make a beeline for the checkpoint, you know? But anyway. Okay, that was weird. It's not typically how a car lands after a jump, but anyway. Especially not a rally car like this. Why are you going off the road? another big jump coming up. I'm gonna brake beforehand, which I think was a good decision, as I think otherwise the landing may have been messed up again. Okay. Can I please? Thank you. See, even with that, we gained another 34 seconds from the last checkpoint to this one. So yeah. I'm thinking I might be able to do this race in less than 45 minutes now, of how far ahead I am. Oh no. Why did there have to be another one right there? Nine minutes and 58 seconds ahead. Gonna be over 10 minutes by the next checkpoint, hopefully. Yep, 10:09. So we're clearly gonna finish this in under 45 minutes. Again, a 7th gear on top of this would be nice, but sadly we don't have that. Try to avoid these guys. closing, we're closing in on the finish line, though. It's only another 5 checkpoints. Oh. Three more checkpoints to go. Man, a race like this is tiring because, yeah, the difficulty in this one is very easy by design, but with traffic enabled and with like no barriers and you can crash into a tree at any time, it still requires some focus, you know. You don't need to be particularly good, as demonstrated, I think, but need to be aware of your surroundings, you know. Because even though this is deliberately balanced to make the race very easy, you know, still if you crash into a tree every other corner, you're still not gonna win. Oh, yeah. Right, you can't go through the hedge there. Okay. Alright, we got some achievements for that. Finally. 43.25. Second place was what? 54.38. So we won by over 11 minutes in the end. Anyone wanna see the 43-minute video replay?
Once again, Solar Crown delivers on all its promises. Our challenger is making all the headlines as this competition gets into full swing.
Alrighty then. Phew, so... we still have a lot of unexplored areas here in Ibiza. And we're gonna get back to that eventually, but for now... I'm gonna go ahead and... sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the airport. Which is here. Oh, yeah, I
Today,
can
Solar
fast travel.
Crown makes a new start. The competition now continues in Hawaii, an exciting site for even more intense races. Let's hit the road for more adventures.
Yep, okay. Yeah, I should have disabled the in-game music already, so this is gonna be copyrighted again, I think. Good, there's the Hawaii
Welcome
airport.
to paradise for surfers and for drivers. Yep, it's also paradise for beautiful cars. Come on, I'll be cool. I'll let you drive my new car.
Oh no, not video. Did that already. Audio, music. Off. Okay.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
And if you thought the Subaru was quick,
Your destination is 3 miles away.
this is obviously much, much quicker. Got a car wreck somewhere here. Oh, back there. Obviously, in Hawaii we have different car wrecks to the ones in Ibiza. So we have a lot of car wrecks to still find on both islands. This was obviously the first one on Hawaii.
Your destination is 2 miles away. Your destination is 1.5 miles away. At the next intersection, turn left.
Wait, why would I turn left there? Isn't that an off-road path?
Your destination is 1 mile away. Your destination is a half a mile away. At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
Really, I was on the throttle for that whole corner and it was fine, fine, fine. Boom. Oversteer.
You have reached your destination.
Okay.
Okay, it's not the most luxurious housing, but I don't doubt for an instant that you'll quickly win a lot of money to buy yourself a beautiful home. I'll let you take a tour of the house. We'll meet up later at the racing school.
All right. Yeah. Can you change anything about this? Yeah, I can. No, I prefer the parquet floor. White bricks. Yeah. Oh, no. Chairs. Sure. Okay. Good, and now I'm gonna leave this house. And what we've gotta do now is gonna be the A5 and A4 license. Wait, what? Exit house, yes. Okay, thank you. I know I'm going in the wrong direction for the licenses at the moment, but haven't got the call and the invitation to it yet anyway. There's a dealership, I think. Yep, there's Audi. We've almost done 200 miles in this car already. Wait, normally I should get a phone call from Marco that tells me that I should come to the racing school and get my A4 license, right? Or A5 and A4, I suppose. Pretty sure he should call me, but yeah, I'm just gonna check out the. Maybe I'm just gonna check out the map and see if it's already unlocked. Oh, yeah, it is. Go there. Okay. Let's do this.
Pass the checkpoints and avoid any collision. Focus on adjusting the racing line dependent upon the type of corner.
So this is an Audi S5. Which means we've got all-wheel drive. Good. Easy.
You have.
Awesome. Next test.
You're going to face.
And now I need to dodge traffic. So this is something that I definitely need practice in, as you just saw in the 44-minute long race. Okay, so there's a car coming the other way here. Not ideal, but okay, we made it. An Aston Martin Vantage. Awesome. Love that car. Yes. Very nice. Overtaking. Overtaking one of those alphas in an Aston Martin Vantage is not exactly the most difficult task. But you know, managing the wheel spin that could potentially happen in this car with the throttle control while also trying to overtake makes it a little bit more difficult than you might think at first. But still, we got through it easily. Try to not lose it here. Can we also test Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio? That car is not in this game because this game is from 2011. So it has some of my favorite cars from when I was growing up, you know, like this, the Aston Martin Vantage. And hey Samo.
This test?
This, by the way, for these missions, of which I believe this one is the last for the moment. For this one, I can't change the car anyway. This is a this is a test for me to acquire the license for A5 and A4 cars, and so these are obviously set with what you need to do and what cars you need to do them in. But after this, we'll have to buy an A5 and an A4 car. And we've got cash since we just won over $1 million by winning the Ibiza Cup championship. A little bit of wheel spin there. But yeah, you really need to be smooth with your throttle inputs in cars like this, or obviously faster ones than this too, because drifting is not really a thing in this game. Like, I mean, you can sort of power slate, but compared to the driving physics in let's say Forza, or even compared to, yep, or even compared to this game's predecessor, TDU 1, the drifting physics in this are basically non-existent. So what I mean by that is you can obviously make the rear tire spin, but in this game, balancing a slide and actually keeping up the drift and accelerating within the drifts as you come out of the corner is non-existent here. You basically just spin. Yeah, the Jaguar F-Type R is also awesome.
Perfect.
Alright, we unlocked A5 and A4 championships.
Congratulations. You managed that quite well. You have obtained a license. Now you just need to win the newly accessible championships. Good luck.
I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Marco.
Alright, awesome. Can I do the licenses for... Oh yeah, I can do the licenses already. For A3 and A2. I'm not gonna do it right now though, but it's good to know that I could. So, first of all, we're gonna need some sort of A5 and A4 car. Gonna go here. And I'm gonna buy a house. Well, the Audi R8 is in this game, the first generation of it, but that's an A2 class. So we're gonna have to unlock some more licenses for in order to be able to race with it. I could buy it already, but I wouldn't be able to do races in it yet. For that, I need the license. So now I've got $1.4 million, something like that. Yeah, 1.4. So obviously I want something with more than 2 spaces. 4 spaces. Also 4. Also 4. 4. 6. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. Eight. Yeah, but that costs like 1.3 million, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna buy this one. It's also in the far, like, southeast corner
You won't regret it.
Sadly, there are no Lamborghinis in this game, unlike the first TDU. You know, they're gonna bring back Lamborghini in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, which is supposed to come out this year. So, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But for now, oh, there's a car wreck already. Are we getting closer as we go back here? No, we're not. Is it here on the left? Yeah, it is.
Hi, it's Jane. Don't forget to go to the dirt driving school. You still need to learn a couple of things before you can handle an SUV.
Sure. Yeah, 39.9 miles. I'll do that immediately. What's the closest road we have access to? Suppose like here? And that's gonna be... yes, there are Italian cars in this. So there's, in the lower tiers,
right.
there's the Alfa Romeo Mito and Brera in A7. Then there's the Alfa Romeo 8C and also 8C Spider in, I believe it's A4? A4 or A3, not sure. And then there's a couple of Paganis and there's also Ferraris. So... not quite sure how they got the licensing for Pagani, but not Lamborghini. But anyway. Fuck. What the heck was he doing? Anyway. So yeah, we're going on a little bit of a road trip. Let's go a bit more slowly here. Because there's a car wreck somewhere.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
Scouting for it. I don't know, man. I think we were closer
You
when
are
we
driving
were...
in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
I'm gonna go in here, actually, if I can. And yeah, I can. I think it's gonna be back here.
Find the right framing to validate your picture. Each picture taken will bring you exploration points. Be careful. Some pictures need to be taken under specific conditions.
Now let's get back to the road. And continue our journey towards the B3 license, which is the highest off-road license we can acquire. Going on a road trip here. Got another 12 or so miles ahead of ourselves. There's a clothes store. There's something else in the distance. Car dealer. Oh, Italian cars. Good. That'll be the Alfa and Pagani dealer, by the way. Because the Ferrari dealer is just called Ferrari dealership. There's a tuner here. US muscle tuner. Unfortunately, I can't make use of that because I don't have any American car in my garages at the moment. Besides one I can't sell. And also have no use for, so... This game still looks so good. As it just flying by everything. We're in Hawaii, by the way, here in the game. So all of the road network, all of the roads you see here are modeled one by one, one to one with the real road network of Hawaii. Of the Oahu Islands in specific, because Hawaii is obviously multiple islands, but this is the island where Honolulu is on, the capital of Hawaii. So you've got both the on-road and off-road, you know, road network fully modeled in this game. It may have changed since 2011, but TDU Solar Crown will probably adjust to that. Dodge Charger. Actually, not sure. I'd have to look. I don't know it by heart. Definitely not the Hellcat or Demon, though. If there is one, then it's probably gonna be the SRT8. I don't know, I don't remember. There is a Viper though. Fuck. We got another 3.5 miles ahead of ourselves until we get to the off-road racing school. Thankfully, we only have to do this trip once. And then from that point onwards, if we ever need to get back there, we can just fast travel. We can also fast travel to the asphalt racing school, of course. So whenever I have to get the next asphalt licenses, I can simply fast travel there.
Your destination is 2 miles away. Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
That was a kind of a iffy situation.
Your destination is 1 mile away. Your destination is a half a mile away. You have reached your destination.
Good. Sorry. Good. So now we're here. Here we can get our B3 off-road license. And we're gonna start in this ML63 AMG, which might be the car that I buy too for B3. Went into that first corner a bit too fast. Had to slow down significantly afterwards, but I don't know why all of these off-roaders seem to have super strong brakes. I noticed the same thing with the Range Rover when we had that car. But I think in B3 class I might go for a very special car and not for the ML. I might be going for the Spiker.
On this course.
Yes, Spiker of all manufacturers is in this game. Only with 2 cars, but one of them happens to be B3. And the other is in A2. Easy. But we got 5 more tests for this license.
What would off-road...
Awesome. Now we head into the Audi Q7 V12 TDI.
You have to adapt your driving style to the changes in grip.
So yes, this is the V12 turbo diesel of the Q7, which I believe is no longer in production in the real world. ...120 miles an hour in a diesel SUV. Lost some time in that split. There I gained it back. Across the finish line right there. We got 3 more challenges. Then I get the B3 license. After acquiring that, I'm gonna go back to Ibiza for a little bit to do car shopping. Because at that point I will need an A5 car, an A4 car, and a B3 car. Although for all of them combined we are gonna have a budget of about $1 million. this Q7, even though this is the V12 turbo diesel, it just feels so much slower than the ML that we drove before this.
In this test,
now we're gonna have to overtake some MLs, but they will obviously not be going full speed. That was so close. Awesome. That last jump there, that can really mess up the car sometimes. I remember that one.
this trial is a good
Bad weather. Thankfully we've got Quattro though. For whatever that's actually worth in this game. I mean, by that I mean, I don't know if Quattro works any better than any other all-wheel drive system in this game. Or whether it's just like all-wheel drive equals all-wheel drive, you know? Thank you. Can't see where I'm going. Right, I lost a little bit of time, but we're still 7 seconds ahead. That's how you drift in this game, off-road anyway. Brake into a corner and then floor the throttle. Because the handbrake in this game does very little. Checkpoints to go. just a bit over 4 minutes for this one. Won by almost
So that's
18
done.
seconds.
Let's see what's next.
So
And there you
now,
go. Wasn't sure you were gonna make it, but you managed to succeed in getting this license. Come on, this deserves a photo. Cheese!
now I've got the B3 license. I did level up, level 14 now. Okay. And now I need to go ahead and go back to the airport. Like so. This costs
Here's your
$2,000.
Have a nice.
Wait, I haven't gotten this car wreck yet. Wait, where is it? Oh, there. Oh, I think this is this the other side from where we went when we first came to the airport? It might be. Anyway, so we need an A5 and an A4 car. Here we have the Lotus Aurora, but I do already have one of those, because I've got... I already have one of those because I won it from the Ibiza Cup. Here in A5 we've got a Mustang GT. There we had the Lotus. Italian Classic. Don't need any of these. Audi. We've got a TT RS Roadster. We've got an S5 Coupe. The AT is actually A3, unfortunately, so I can't make use of that. I think I'm gonna get the SLK 55 AMG for A5 class. Is there something else that I could get? Mustang, okay, we've already looked at that. How about you? There's the Charger SRT8. Let's check it out. I'm gonna take it for a test drive. 425 horsepower and pretty cheap too. I'm gonna test drive it. Gonna use it for a little bit of exploration here. So it feels heavy. The handling is not terrible, but it's not exactly nimble. It's fine. I mean, you can get used to it, and it doesn't even spin its wheels that much when you come out of the corner. Probably because it's so heavy. In a straight line, though, it's pretty quick, as you can see. I don't know how this stacks up in terms of straight line speed compared to the SLK 55 AMG. So I'm gonna test drive that too. So do you like this one, Samo? The Charger SRT8? Ouch. $164 miles an hour. And this is also an advantage that this car has. Most other A5 cars are actually top speed limited to 155. Huh. It's probably also going to be considerably cheaper than this. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to buy this one. So red, blue, black, silver. I'm gonna get it in black. There's no choice for the interior, unfortunately, but
Here are the keys to your new car.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible. Turn left.
okay, good. So that's gonna be my A5 car. The Viper is A2. So in A4, what do we have in A4? We've got nothing from Mercedes. We've got the RS6 from Audi. Got nothing from Alfa or Pagani. Here we have quite a few cars though. Might actually go with the V8 Vantage. So the XKR is limited to 155. Let's remember that. It's the DB9. That goes 190. It's the DBS, which is A3. It's a V12 Vantage, which is A2. That should be the V8 Vantage. Yep, 180 and 4.3 seconds here. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. It is kind of expensive, but you know, at this point, you know, we're getting into A4 class cars. At this point, the cars are getting sort of expensive. I like these ones. Paint color. Now here we go. White. And this blue kind of. Glacial blue. Slate blue. That looks good. Mariana blue. Titanium silver. Stratus white. I like titanium silver because it's like almost white. Almost. Meteorite silver, which is kind of like gunmetal gray. Hammerhead silver. Silver blonde, lightning silver. Quantum silver. Sunburst yellow. I don't like that on an Aston Martin, to be honest. Onyx black. Jet black. Storm black. Magma red. Amethyst red. Fire red. Hartley green. I do like that as well. Almond green or emerald green. I think I'm gonna go titanium silver. So many choices. Yeah, titanium silver. Okay, and now for the interior. I prefer this one.
Here are the keys to your new car.
Thank you.
Turn right. You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible. You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
Oh my god.
Hey, what are you doing? The off-road championships don't interest you?
Yeah, whatever.
At the next intersection, turn left. You are driving
This
in
car
the
is
wrong
so
direction.
nice.
Turn around when possible.
Anyway, we've got another car to test, and this one is gonna be rather interesting because that thing is gonna be expensive. So this is the Spiker, which is in B3 class, the D8 Peking to Paris. I'm gonna test drive this first because it is very expensive. On road it feels very good, very grippy, agile. It does roll a little bit, but then again this is an off-roader, so you know what? I see an off-road path over there on the other side of this field, so let's test it there. Does put the power down well. Does not want to understeer very much, which is good. You just gotta love the game for cars like this. I think this is actually a concept that never existed in the real world. Well, or rather, it never went into production in the real world, I should say. But it's awesome to have it here. Does it drive well? Yes. How much does it cost? 288,000. Okay. I'm gonna buy it. Screw it. Got plenty of cash. So 24-inch rims is what this thing has. Glacier white, champion silver, cumulus white, azure blue. I'd have to see it from the front again. Caribbean blue, royal blue, dark sapphire blue, Malibu sunset. I mean, jet black just always works, doesn't it? Dutch orange, aubergine. Aubergine kind of looks nice on this car. Madeira red also looks good. Black olive. I don't know. I kind of like this. Gonna look at Dutch orange again as well from the front. Man, it's so difficult to decide. Sapphire blue, Caribbean blue, black olive. I'm gonna go with the orange. Okay, there's only one option for the interior.
Here.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
There's a tuner here. German tuner. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any
At the
German
next
cars.
intersection, turn left. Turn left.
Actually, what? Do we really
At
not
the
have any
next
German cars?
intersection, turn right.
What did I buy for
Turn
A5
right.
again? The Charger, yeah, right. Yeah, then I don't have a single German car. Kind of weird, because a lot of German cars in this game are actually really good. But
You are driving in the wrong direction.
the
Turn
game, while
around
the game
when
does get
possible.
harder as you progress through the
Turn
championships,
left.
you can still win any championship with any car you want in the given class
At the next intersection, turn
if you
right.
drive well.
Turn right.
So it is sort
You
of
are driving in the
balanced.
wrong direction. Turn
if you will.
around when possible.
There's no real OP car, except I guess the Subaru in A6.
You
That
are
one's way
driving
too
in the wrong
fast for
direction.
A6.
Turn around when possible. Turn right. You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when
The
possible.
Spiker is nice though.
At the next intersection, turn right.
Let's try and see if we can get an A3 car somewhere as well. We would have the DBS here. We would have the CLK Black Series. We'd have the Caterham in this one. I'm gonna go here and buy the Ginetta for A2 because I already determined that a while ago. So how much is this thing? 129,000. It's actually not bad. Okay, so it's only got one wheel option. Bunch of colors. Ooh, red looks nice. Yellow also looks nice. Black, I don't know. This is one of those cars that I don't really like in black. Orange, yeah. And no, Arctic blue also looks good. Chili red. I'm gonna go chili red. I'm gonna go with that.
Here are the keys.
Thank you. This thing is so good.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible. You are driving.
I also want to see what sort of A3 cars I can buy. So because obviously I'm gonna have to get an A3 at some point. Is the GTR? That's A2. The Viper is also A2. Ferrari, we have a few here. So there's the 612 Scaglietti and the California. The R8 is an A2. There's a Roof RK Spider, which I think is a Boxster. We have the CLK63 Black, which I might want to check out. Got nothing here in A3. Got nothing here in A3 either. Is there something here? Yeah, the Caterham. I don't want to go with the Caterham. It's not that good in this game. It's gonna come down to either the CLK Black or the DBS. Gonna test drive both and then decide. Okay, so this is pretty tail happy. Yeah. I mean, it is quick in the straights. as you would expect, but can't really imagine that the DBS is gonna be slow, you know. So this is gonna come down to handling. Not entirely confident in handling this
You have reached your destination.
CLK Black, so I'm gonna try the DBS as well, which is gonna be at the other dealership. So the DBS is this, no, this one. Okay, so this is not very tail happy the same way that the CLK Black is. Even around here, even around that corner, it didn't even try to lock up, so I think it's gonna be the DBS. Come on. And it's quick too. Since I want to do a little bit more exploration while I'm still in here. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the DBS and A3. Awesome. Really glad I did those tests, because now I know what cars are actually best for me. It is expensive though. It is much more expensive than I thought it was gonna be. But I can afford it, and either way, next time around, which is gonna be on Thursday, by the way, I'm gonna do some championships, and there I'm gonna make the money back. So almond green, emerald green, jet black, storm black, quantum silver. I don't know, I like almond green. What is that? Glacial blue, also nice, but I also like emerald green. Emerald green it is. Nah. See, the problem I have is I do like this, but not in combination with a green exterior. And then the green interior, unfortunately, doesn't look that good, in my opinion. This looks better, but then I would want a different outside color, probably. Yeah, no. Let's just go with this.
Here.
Awesome. So now we've got a car in every class that we're gonna need, except for A1 and I guess C3 as well. What C3 options do we have? Should be here in Italian Classic. There's a Ferrari Dino. There's the Ferrari 308. How much are those things? Because I'm a little bit worried that they might be very, very expensive. 49 grand actually for this one. And you? 39 grand. $195 horsepower, 152 mile an hour. 240 horsepower, 158 mile an hour. Also, this is a Targa top. And you can remove that as well. It just kinda disappears when you do that, so that's funny. I don't know what else is in C3 though. Aside from these two Ferraris. Probably the E-Type Jag. Probably the Mercedes S300 SL as well. Handles nicely though, this Ferrari 308. And it's so cheap. Is there a classic European car dealer? I mean, there definitely is, but have I unlocked it yet? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Because that's where you would buy like the 300 SL and also the E-Type. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. It's been a really, really nice and big episode for us in this playthrough, because I've completed the Ibiza Cup, won $1 million by doing so, went to Hawaii, bought a house there, bought a bunch of cars that we're gonna make good use of, and yeah, it's gonna get It's gonna be a lot of fun from here. We're not done yet by any stretch with this game, so make sure to tune in again on Thursday. I'm gonna start the stream on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central European Standard Time, just like today. And I hope you enjoyed what we've watched today, and if you did, make sure to tune in again on Thursday. Until then, have a good one.